All right, running stitch. So I've tied my thread again, and I always want to tie it at the beginning and at the end so that my stitch doesn't come undone. Now a running stitch is similar but stronger, and this is a really good stitch for beginners, and you can sew mostly anything with this because it's quite strong and it does a good job of holding things together. So start out the same way. You're going to put your needle through the fabric and kind of pull till your thread comes all the way through. Now, if you get a knot like this, don't pull hard. Tug on the loop and it will unknot, and then you can pull your thread through, okay? So now, the basting stitch is wide and far apart. The running stitch is really small and close together. So when I am sewing, I'm making tiny little stitches instead of big, wide, fat stitches, and they're a lot closer together. So this is really important to practice because that's what's going to give you strength. It's going to keep your seams together, and if you're adding stuffing or something inside whatever you're sewing, it's going to keep the stuffing from falling out. It's going to keep you from having any gaps in your sewing. So I'll do a couple here and then you can see the difference. So I'm just, again, in and out of the fabric, in and out, in and out, and I'll just do one or two more and you can see the difference. So for the most part, when you're sewing, you want to practice the running stitch. Okay, so here's a small bit. Now you can see the running stitch is tiny and it's really close together compared to this. So this is a good stitch for sewing. This generally is not good for sewing. Okay, so when you're sewing, hand sewing, practice the running stitch. And again, at the end, when you get to the end, don't forget to tie another knot so that your thread doesn't come out.